Yo, what's going on, guys? All right, I think we live. We live. Yo, I cannot wait for this episode. This episode of ReZero. Yo, are you guys ready? I'm ready. I am ready. Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me. Hopefully, all is good. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait, indeed. Was the episode good for those of you who have seen it? Was the episode enticing? All right. So, all right, we're going to get started. Okay. What's going on, guys? It's Professor Anime, and we're going to be live reacting to ReZero episode 22. And here is going to be my live reaction via Google Hangouts. As I stated before, this is via Google Hangouts. So, I mean, I'm not including audio or footage in my video. It's just going to be my reaction. That's what I am about. I want to interact with you guys, but yeah, we're going to start this video up relatively soon. If you guys want to react, or if you guys want to watch my reaction alongside of the episode with me, then pull up another tab for ReZero 22 if you have not seen it already. And we will get this underway. But yeah, last episode, that cliffhanger, we see Julius at the end. We know that Subaru does not like Julius at all. We know that Subaru does not like Julius at all, especially due to the fact, you know, that it seems that Julius was caressing Amelia. Subaru didn't take that. He's very jealous of Julius. But at this point in stage, Subaru is going to have to get as much help as he can get at this point. So he's going to have to make friends with Julius if he wants to actually, you know, move along forward. If they, you know, he needs at least everybody in order to take on the witch's cult. But yeah, so I think we're good. I'm about ready to start this. I just want to state that right there. And then, all right. And if you guys want to chat, I'm going to have the chat open so that way I can see what you guys are commenting down below. All right, so with that said, I'm going to start this. I know you guys are sick of waiting. I'm sick of waiting. Let's start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. All right, yo, dude. Oh, man. There's Julius. Thanks for gracing us with your presence. Yo. You're not called Julius? Perhaps I shall go by Julie. Okay. Oh, he did the little hair. The hair look. Yo, man. It seems you're doing better than expected. How are you feeling? Ooh. Oh, dude, Subaru did the same thing, dude. He's trying to get back at him. He's trying to act all tough. Let's talk about the damage to your honor by the Mobby subjugation. Damn. I don't, man. We'll see how they get along this episode. We succeeded in defeating the White Whale. So just to let you all know where I'm at right now. I'm at 135, 136, 137, just letting you all know. Yo, the freaking cat-like creatures are so cute. The little ones. What you got planned, Subaru? But I've run up against the witch's cult before. The witch's cult, dude. I wonder if we're going to see it. This episode was titled like False Sloth or something like that. So I don't know if we're gonna see Beetlejuice in this episode or not, dude. Oh man, I'm hyped. The Mather's domain. Yo, he's acting like a leader. That's what I love to see, man. He's coming up with strategies. There you go. There you go. Villagers in Roswell Mansion residence, and a messenger from Kushi-san's household is headed for the mansion with a handwritten letter. Right, right. That's what you're hoping for. You're hoping you get the upper advantage. You know, something that Julius, oh no, Julius got a question. My name is Julia. That's all he ever cared about. Just out of a theory, like, what if Julius could actually be behind the witch's cult as well? I mean, we don't know. I mean, that's just speculation, but you never know. There's always a possibility. Let's win the war without losing. Let's all return home alive. There we go. Yes. That's what I like to hear, Subaru. There we go. But there's probably going to be death. There's most. I mean, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It seems I owe you my thanks. You're going to have to work with him, Subaru. Just take the compliment, dude. I know you don't want to, but just take the compliment. I'm grateful to you. There you go, man. There you go. They're going to make up. There you go. Dude, he's freaking out. It was my fault. Yeah, it was. There you go. He's owning up to his mistakes. But I apologize from the bottom of my heart for belittling you. Daniel says there's going to be some that won't make it. I have a feeling of that too. I mean, that's just what it seems like. I love that Subaru is learning from his mistakes now. I have no intention of befriending you either. Good. Good. Fates, bring it on. See, they don't have to become friends. They don't have to become friends. The fact of the matter is that they have to work together in order to take on the witch's cult. But we'll see what goes down. There's not my waifu, but there's Amelia. Rem is my waifu. The forest barrier is all fixed up too. What's going on in the forest? Oh yeah, they said that the witch's call was in the forest, hiding somewhere. So you gotta play decoy again? You were drawn to the smell, huh? Perfect cockroach. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's the witch's call. Shit. Shit. Oh. gather their stuff and go home. This would have been easier. Yo, I love the chapel music, dude. It's so eerie. Oh, fuck. There's Beetlejuice! Dude. In the Witch's Call, I am Sin Archbishop, representing Sloth. Beetlejuice. Oh, here we go, dude. Here we go. He's not even afraid. He's just walking up to Beetlejuice. He's like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Everyone on a certain day realizes that they are loved. Oh man, this guy freaks me out. You wouldn't happen to be Pride, would you? He said the same thing he asked him in episode 18. We know that he represents Pride. Not Beetlejuice, Subaru, but you have received the gospel, haven't you? My brain trembles. Presentation of the gospel, proof of love. Dude. Damn, you read fast. Speed reader. My gospel has no account of you. Subaru, if you can get your hands on that, you can find out a lot of evidence and stuff like that. Behind the witch's call. Take it, take it, take it. This is going too smoothly. This is going too smoothly. I used it as a coaster and it got messy. So I threw what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit, the unseen hand. Oh. So if he can see it, yeah, there you go. Yo, dude. Oh. Oh. There you go. Now it's just Beetlejuice and Subaru. You don't have any reinforcements now. There you go, Subaru. Like the strategy. Yo, the music is amazing. Love the music. Ooh. Oh, shit. Yikes, that guy's got of scary. Dude. Beetlejuice, have you met your match, dude? Have you met your match? Oh, man. Her love. Yes, her love. They're talking about Satella. Oh, I'm going in, dude. Oh. Dude. That played out too easy, though, but is he really dead? That was beast. That seemed too good to be true. That seemed to go by too smoothly. Chivalry is long dead. You need not concern yourself with that. I'm Tivy. Yeah, the gospel. Yeah, there you go. Look at it, Subaru. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. It probably could give him a lot of information about Satella. They obviously know about it, but he doesn't because he's from a different world, obviously. The gospel is the proof that one belongs to the witch's call. Okay. Once a person gets them. Okay, so it's kind of like an initiation. There you go. That's what I'm saying. No way he's dead. Honestly, I don't think he's dead either. This has to be like, I don't know, maybe like a double. I don't know. We're gonna have to keep watching. So 9 are left when it comes to the archbishops. So he's not dead. He's gonna. Can he regenerate though? Let's see. But they really are dead, right? They have the power of the unseen hands. So, oh, the hell was that? What the hell was that? I'm glad it went well for you guys too. Petogius. Is this guy's such a word? Look at that sloth-like creature, dude. Let us eliminate the remaining fingers and greet our victory together. I'll go back to being foe. Oh, here. Oh, no. No. There they are, which is called. Oh. Oh, shit. That's a different voice. What? Who the fuck? Are you Beetlegoose's think one who reciprocates love, a faithful, diligent disciple who will carry out? Shit. A replica. Yeah. So there was like a doppelganger, but obviously a different form. The love that hangs from you does not compare to that of a mere follower. Original. You gotta get out, Subaru. That's what that allows me. Because he took it. Was it you? Oh, shh. Oh. A spirit. The hell is going on right now, dude? Oh. There you go. There's the twins. Are you too slothful? Yeah, there's my boy Wilhelm. Oh, oh, two. Wonder if that's Oto. That's a good point, Daniel. The face I can kind of see, yeah. The difference in hair color, I don't know, but so that would mean that two Beetlejuices are dead, right? They said there were like what 9 fingers, so now there's like 8 left, maybe. Damn. They lost like what 8 people right there. I'm sure that many thoughts are running through your mind right now. The leadership skills of Subaru. I mean, he couldn't have seen that coming. There you go, Wilhelm. Just keep fighting, dude. Keep fighting. That's what he had to hear right there. Wilhelm, dude. Fucking awesome. Yo. Cling greedily to the victory you have within your sight. Dude. You're telling me to get stronger? Telling you to be strong. Yes, dude. The music. I love the music. Whoever does the soundtrack for ReZero, mad props to you. All the staff behind ReZero is just fucking phenomenal. Right now, the witch's call hasn't noticed yet that the plane is wide open. Dang, we're almost over with this episode. So we can focus on subjugating the witch's cult. You should really make up with Julius soon. That was just for start. Yeah, even he knows it. But I don't know. Julius knows something. Julius knows something because he hasn't really been showcased that much in this episode. He knows something. Like the way the animation and the camera angles are going about, it seems like he knows something to me. Oh, blue pedal? Yo, something's going on, dude. Something's going on. Where the fuck did everybody go? Ram! Yo, we haven't seen you in forever. A flash of sloth. You're gonna end it off like that? Ram is back, though. I want to know what happened there. Like time stopped for a minute, though, it seemed, and everybody disappeared, and he was just able to see Ram. Ram was on top of that cliff right there. Yo, we got to get something after the credits. It's not going to be over, right? Let me skip around to the end. There has to be something. There has to be something. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? No? Oh, that's it. No, that's it. Damn. All right. Well, this episode. All right, now let's get to the discussion portion of this episode of ReZero, and we can talk about it with you guys. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the chat, and also, you know, any questions you might have at all. Something is going to happen to Julius. Julius, yeah, something might happen to Julius, but at the same time, like, he hasn't really been showcased in this episode that much, at least from what it seemed like. Like, obviously, he did have the Subaru and Julius Monk. We had that specific team, you know, Subaru, you know, basically telling Julius that he's sorry and everything. He still holds resentment, as that Fox, you know, trap character, you know, pointed out. We obviously knew that he still had resentment, but in some degree he has made up with Julius, but not fully yet. But what it seems like is that they didn't showcase Julius enough, is what I was saying. And that's what I thought they would have done in last week's episode. But how it went about throughout this episode, they didn't show him that much, and that makes me want to believe that he could know something behind the witch's cult. He could be working for it. I don't know. I'm just throwing out speculations, but it's not 100% fact. I'm just saying that he could be. But Kuroki says ReZero gonna hit us with some plot twist next episode. Definitely, I agree with that. Ram has something to do with this whole cult. Ram, I don't think she specifically has anything to do with the witch's cult, because because Ram and Rem have been working with Roswald for a while, his mansion, for quite a while, since they were like kids, really. And they weren't really a part of the witch's cult, because as we saw in like episode 7 or 9, I believe, like, or maybe it was even episode 18. I can't really remember. I think it was episode 18. But we saw that Ram was even fighting the witch's cult at like the end of episode 18, when everything went down, when we saw, you know, Puck and everything like that. So Ram was obviously fighting off the witch's cult, just like Rem was, excuse me. So I don't think she specifically has anything to do with the witch's cult, other than the fact that she might have information for Subaru. That's my theory, though, because I just can't see Rem and Ram, you know, being directly involved with the witch's cult. If anything, they probably both, or maybe just Ram specifically, knows exactly what is going down with the witch's cult, and, you know, we'll be able to see if Ram can help out Subaru in next week's episode. From the way things look, Ram is going to be an enemy to Subaru. Like, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, she did look at Subaru and was like, yo, but I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see Ram actually being an enemy to Subaru. I don't know. That's my opinion. If anything, I just think she's going to give information to Subaru. But again, I could be wrong. I'm just giving off speculations. Rem is out of this. It's Ram versus Subaru. The Jealous Witch could show up next week. Yeah. Actually, if anything, I believe that we might see the Jealous Witch pop up at maybe the end of episode 24. And then episode 25 will continue along that. That's what I believe, and I personally believe that my theory is that Satella, the jealous witch, is actually Amelia. It could be a split personality that Amelia has, or maybe, the witch's cult needs to sacrifice Amelia because they did state that they need to kill her. Maybe the witch's cult needs to sacrifice Amelia in order to bring up the jealous witch, or even maybe that Amelia has a sister. Okay, I think she stated this too, that she has one sister. And she doesn't really have a family, but she has one sister. And this sister could actually be Satella. I believe she stated this in episode 1 or 2. So that's why I am going off about that. But again, I could be wrong. The way she sees it is Subaru is bringing enemies into Mothra's domain. Ram is getting jealous of Best Girl Rap. Yes. Yes, X-Balda. Yes. Do you know Julius and the guys? I don't think it's next week, Daniel. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think Roswell, forgot the spelling, might be with the witch's cult. I think that too. I think that too. Like Roswell, he's a very mysterious individual who we don't really know too much about. We know that Roswell, has been, I guess, it's been foreshadowed. Now that you bring this up, it's been foreshadowed that Roswell, there's a mysterious presence to him. There's something that we do not know about him. And he also has some sort of romantic relationship with Ram, from what it seemed like in the early episodes of ReZero, 7 and 9 or something like that. And that's a good point. That's a good point, Kuroki, because as we saw, Roswell, it seems like he has some sort of romantic relationship with Ram, and they both love each other, quote unquote. And it makes me believe that they're keeping a close watch on Subaru's character and seeing how stuff progresses. So, I mean, for everybody who is saying that, Ram could actually be a bad guy and be involved with the witch's cult, that's also a possibility. It's a possibility, but me personally, I can't see that. But when it comes to Roswell, we do not know much about his character. And usually with characters that are not really shown that much throughout the episodes, they are usually brought about by the end of the series for, the big reveal. Everything else is just build up, so we might actually see Roswell in a few episodes to come. That's pretty exciting though. But yeah, that was a very good point, Kuroki. That would explain if Ram goes against Subaru. Yes, it would. Professor, what do you think of the new Beetlejuice X Subaru ship? I will pick that route in the visual novel game. Just saying. Dude, no, but in all seriousness, it's a funny thing. It's a meme. It's a meme. Amelia could get mad at Subaru because he promises her to stay in town. Because he promised her to stay in town. Amelia could get mad at Subaru because he promised her to stay in town. Yes, that's true, but due to the events that is going down right now when it comes to going to Roswell's mansion in order to save Amelia from the witch's cult, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to. So the suspicious things about Roswell is he has broken out of Subaru's loops twice. Good point. Good point. Good point. You say my name wrong, Kuroki? Is it Kurokai? I don't know. It sounds right to me. Kuroki. It sounds right to me. I imagine that the gospel that Subaru picked up will count against him in some way next episode. That is very true indeed. That is very true indeed, because it seems like the other characters, that's something that I also wanted to talk about, but it seems like some of the other characters within this episode of ReZero, the two twin cat girls, and of course Wilhelm and everybody else, it seems like they know what the gospel is. Apparently, basically what they basically stated in this episode of ReZero is that if you have the witches, or if you have the gospel, you are part of the witches cult. It's kind of like an initiation thing. Once you receive this, that means you are brought into the witches cult. And it seems like they reacted as it's being something very dangerous. So for all we know, this gospel can maybe be the stepping stone to summoning Satella. I don't know. But what we do know is that Subaru is going to try to decipher this. And this is what he should do. And in the next episode, he could even get help from Ram if she does help him, however. But basically, that actually might be a good point. Maybe she can help him. And maybe since, she knows the language, because everybody else apparently knew the language, but they didn't want to touch the gospel or even look at it. But Ram, on the other hand, she's the one who taught Subaru how to, read and write in the language. And he learned a little bit, but he doesn't know it fluently. And maybe he could actually get help from Ram if she does help, of course. And maybe she can decipher it for Subaru in order to figure out more about the witch's cult. But definitely that gospel book definitely has something up. Definitely, it's something. It's something indeed. Kuroke is pronounced K, Ki. I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I don't think the witch's cult is easy to beat in one life. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's already died several times, but the way on how he took out the first Beetlejuice, that seemed to go by too smoothly. And then we see that apparently there's another Beetlejuice, with the same personality traits and everything. And I believe it stated that, it's another finger of Beetlejuice. So there's apparently like maybe 8 more fingers of the Archbishop's sin of sloth, which could be Beetlejuice. I guess there's like multiple different ones. I'm not exactly sure on that. Like that's what threw me off in this week's episode. Like I'm gonna have to go back, maybe look at it just to analyze it more to see exactly what is going on. But yeah, the gospel could help them out against the jealous witch. Yes, I agree with that. I believe that it will help them out, but it, at the same time, it's a very dangerous, object, and everybody else doesn't like to, delve into that book, it seems like. But maybe, as I stated before, if Subaru can get the help from Ram, maybe if at all, he might be able to use that, Ram's, deciphering techniques when it comes to the language. She can figure that out for Subaru, and then Subaru will be able to figure out exactly what's going on with the witch's cult. But then again, we don't know what's going on with Roswald or even Julius right now, or Julie as he is like to call. Yo, Professor, make theories about him. His only power is the unseen head, so go ahead. Oh, you want me to make theories, huh? I mean, I could make theories. I could make theory videos and just, state, evidence behind it and why I think that. But at the same time, like, we're already at the halfway, or yeah, not the halfway point. We're almost done with ReZero as a whole. We only have 3 more episodes. So it's like, I don't know, maybe I could do theory type videos. If you guys would like to see that, let me know. But I'll keep it in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind, Graykin. Jamie, Ram is best girl. All right. I mean, make theories on why he is able to do that. Oh, why he's able to use the unseen hand. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind, but I'm sure we're going to figure out more about it in maybe the next episode or so. We'll see. It would be kind of irritating if all sins have 10 versions. Yes, that would be irritating. Yes. That's a good point. That's a good point as well, because as we know, there are 7 deadly sins, pride, sloth, gluttony, all that stuff, wrath. There's 7 sins. And if we calculate that, apparently, I guess, Beetlejuice is the sin of sloth, which I think they said starts with 9 or 10 sins, then that would mean that there would be at least 70 other individuals, which I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing that threw me off in this episode, as I stated before. And I'm pretty sure we'll learn more about it, as these episodes come out, because we only have 3 left. But at the moment, that's what confuses me, and I need to go back probably in this episode, and once I am done, to actually see what is, going on with the archbishops. Rem will probably come back next week. I don't know about Rem coming back, because it seems like she's kind of out of the picture at the moment. That's why they're showcasing Ram in next week's episode, but we'll see. Let's see. So Rem versus Ram. I personally think Rem is best girl. Rem is best girl. Ram is still cool, but I personally think Rem is best girl, and that's definitely the route I am going to choose while playing the visual novel once it releases. This anime feels like it's going to become a harem. There are more girls in this anime than guys. I don't think it's going to become a harem anime. What if Beetlejuice can reincarnate into other people? That's a good theory, Xbalda. That's a good theory as well. Like if they're like I was saying that maybe it's a doppelganger, and I guess maybe, you know, in the sense, you know, if Beetlejuice can reincarnate to other people. Actually, hold on. Let me go back really quick. There is somebody, Daniel. Daniel was the one who said this. Daniel Witz. He said that what if that that individual that we just saw in this week's episode of ReZero, who ended up showing up after the death of Beetlejuice, what if that individual is actually Oto? Okay, think about that. The face kind of looked the same. The hair obviously was different, but that's because of the fact that maybe his body, like after we saw in a few episodes back, maybe Oto's body was taken. It was disappeared from the white whale, but before the time in which we saw Subaru end up, you know, facing the white whale with everybody else, maybe the white whale, since it's kind of like the pet for Satella, maybe Satella used Oto as, you know, a henchman, so to speak, for the witch's cult. And I don't know. That's a theory. That's a theory. That's something that me and maybe Daniel came up with. But it like he could possibly be Oto. Okay, because Oto, I wouldn't say necessarily died. He kind of just disappeared from the white whale. And he could have been, you know, I guess, reincarnated into the witch's cult or something of that nature. And that is why he's the individual that we saw in this week's episode kind of looks like Oto, besides the hair, of course. But he had the same personality and the same mannerisms as the original Beetlejuice, though. So there is that. What if Beetlejuice isn't a human? What if he isn't a human? I mean, he's freaky. I mean, I think he's of human race. It's just that, you know, he's just obviously freaky and everything. He just possesses the unseen hand, kind of like Satella. And yeah, there's that. The jealous witch could be invisible. At the moment, she is. Will the Otaku podcast be today or later? It's actually gonna start relatively soon. I actually have to head out now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here because I think I answered enough questions and I think I discussed with you guys enough. Good episode of ReZero as always. Looking forward to next week's episode of ReZero. I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys thought about this episode overall in the comments down below as soon as this video is uploaded. But definitely, like, this episode, it was pretty awesome. There's quite a bit of stuff that, you know, that was kind of like an info dump in this episode that we might need to analyze. I might need to go back in this episode and actually watch it, you know, again, just to pick up every little thing. I might even do a review for this week's episode of ReZero, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, with that said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It always helps out the channel and makes my day. And when this video is done processing, please be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought about the episode overall, because I'm very interested to hear your predictions, theories, and just, you know, your overall thoughts. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below and you will never miss a video from me. So you're going to look forward to the next episode? I am. So much shit going to happen in episodes 23 and 24. Yes, stay tuned for that. I will make a live reaction for next week's episode as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. That about does it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.